160.484 is a massive lap to start.
And that compares very favorably to Connor Daly's 160.4 in practice. So very consistent. He looks aggressive, especially down here, running higher than just about anybody we've seen and hard on the throttle early off 4.
59.0 to beat. 59.0 he does beat. It's a 160.181. Connor Daly goes to P1.
The hands going fast and furious there.
160.1 for lap 1 is slower than Daly's first lap and is pretty much on pace with Daly's average for the two. What will the drop-off be from Newgarden? Can he find some extra pace and take that P1 away from Connor Daly?
See that Connor's line was just a little bit higher through turn 4, but Newgarden
good enough.
Was absolutely hanging on to it, and it is good enough to go to the top.
He is on par with Josef Newgarden.
Nice run off of 4, neck and neck with the Penske driver, just a little bit ahead. That's going to be a nice 160 in that first lap.
But let's not forget, Newgarden's first lap wasn't brilliant. It was the second when Newgarden made the difference and improved his pace.
Yeah, he went about 3/10, almost 4/10 of a mile an hour faster on lap 2.
He's looking good there, coming off of 4. Looked like Rasmussen learning a little bit of that Connor Daly line, and lap 2 pretty solid.
Up to P3.
Just coming to the green flag there, you can see off of 4, it was dancing around a bit. 175 miles an hour into 3. Only Rossi had a quicker top speed, but his minimum there was pretty solid.
He's just working that front roll bar, Will. He's
that's
for turn
massive. 162.1 for the first lap for Scott McLaughlin. That is huge.
Working the controls to great effect. Watch that front hand. Right hand goes down, stiffens the front bar. He's working it at every end of the track.
Guys, that is
masterful.
Absolute statement right now from McLaughlin. Newgarden looks on helplessly, nothing he can do.
Nice job, man.
And for Scott McLaughlin, it is P1 by a massive 1.4 miles an hour.
Right now, P1. Excellent run, man.
He has become seen as something of an oval specialist. And my word, he gets so racy and looks so good in qualifying. 159.2 is his warm-up speed.
But chasing it big time, Will. Big slide through the middle of 3 and 4 to get up the track, but it's fast.
Wow, 162.5 for the first lap for David Malukas. Can he improve on this lap? Can he hold it steady?
I can't believe he held the pace with the big slide right here.
Through 3 and 4. David Malukas.
Yes.
My word.
He's tracking back.
My word. David Malukas over the line and takes pole away. Wow. 162.2.
I promise you, Scott McLaughlin was not expecting to be usurped so quickly after that kind of margin he had. But let's take a look again at this moment.
You want to see what courage looks like right here. That thing is right up at the narrow edge of the top side of the groove, and he just hangs onto it.
What can Herta do today? Needs a strong finish to his season for Andretti in a season where he has not won a race and told us the other day, big slide, huge slide.
Oh, my
off the brake.
Goodness, what a save that was from Colton Herta. I thought for sure he was going to be in the wall, James. That was unbelievable.
Incredible car control, working the steering, working the throttle. You could hear him just trying to keep it going. He's got to finish this run in case there is a driver that crashes, but let's see it again, guys.
I mean, this guy did it in the Indy GP in the wet a few years ago, a replay we still watch, and
oh my word, look at that. Look at that. It's high, 179 on entry to 1.
Oh. Hunting a little bit there mid-corner, but nowhere near the patch that Colton Herta drove over and then had a big sideways moment just a couple of months ago.
He's gone.
This will be in the wall.
Not as big as it could have been, and both Meyershank Racing and Rosenquist will be thankful for that. Rear wing damage, day done, and that is why Colton Herta finished his 2 laps. The prospect of someone losing it. Wow.
And that's the angle that is so brutal here at Milwaukee.
Hitting limiter.
161.3, still pretty solid. That's faster than Newgarden.
Dude, it's not slow, but it's not pretty. He is battling that thing. Adjustments now to the front bar, a little stiffer. That's going to make the front end a little bit more numb. Try to move the grip more towards the rear.
Well, will this place him in comparison to his teammates and in comparison to Malukas? It's P3 for power.
Kirkwood hangs on over the patch there in turn 2.
Quicker than Newgarden, good enough for 4th as it stands for Kyle Kirkwood. Can he get amongst the Penske's? Can he get amongst the Chevys?
It's a great run. Relative to his teammates, an awesome run for Kirkwood.
Decent through the final corner, over the line for Kirkwood, and it is up into the top 4.
That's P4 right now.
Deposes Newgarden.
It was a slow warm-up lap, so maybe he took care of those tires.
Yeah,
There we go.
161.2 for lap 1. Back on board with Scott Dixon. Can he find something to take this fight to Malukas? Look at the advantage Malukas has, but Dixon is coming for him.
146-mile-an-hour minimum speed in 3 and 4. I'm not sure if it's enough to catch Malukas.
But very consistent.
It's
Great run from
third.
Dixon.
Well done there, Scott. Currently P3.
Balance looks pretty good, guys. That was a nice minimum speed, just rolling
Flag,
that
white flag.
kind of lane and a half. Oh, and it's
Oh,
close.
it's a 162.5. That's a massive first lap for Pato O'Ward. If he can maintain this pace for 2 more corners, O'Ward will nick the provisional pole away from David Malukas. 162.551, O'Ward's first lap. 62.256, Malukas' average. Over the line for O'Ward. Is it enough? It's not. Award goes second, 162.0, and only the champion can now deny this man his first ever IndyCar pole position.
And he's got the benefit of that information from Dixon. Dixon 12th in practice, Palou was 2nd. So if he already has that natural offset, a little bit of knowledge from his teammate, again, slow warm-up lap, 151. That's 6 miles an hour slower than Pato O'Ward.
Saving those Firestones for when it matters. And look at the tracker, Will.
Oh my, he's ahead, and not just by a bit, by 1.5 car lengths. Alex Palou, 163.297 for lap 1. And massive run from Alex Palou.
He'll see that speed on his dash, and he'll be so excited, rubbing his hands together. 2 corners to go to keep it up and take pole here at Milwaukee.
David Malukas watches on, biting his nails, nervous as anything. Malukas or Palou? It's the champion. Malukas will have to wait, because wouldn't you know it, in 2025, there is no beating Alex Palou.
Up next, it's the Snap-on Milwaukee Mile 250, Sunday, August 24th at 2 p.m. Eastern on Fox.